If you're a business owner and you aren't doing this in the next couple of years, you're gonna get left behind. Now let me explain. No, this is not to give you FOMO. It's not to try to get you to spend money on the best next new thing. It's not for you to waste money or jump into this pyramid scheme. No, none of that, okay? This is general good advice from one business owner to another. And what makes this even better is the advice I'm going to give you is going to be in my niche, marketing. So the biggest piece here is we all know how relevant AI is. We know how much it's going off right now. Everyone's trying to do it. Everyone's trying to start AI businesses. Everyone's trying to do AI videos. And I get it because everyone wants to take shortcuts. If you can make your life easier, boom. If you can save time, boom. But the biggest thing there is you are cutting off one of the most crucial things that you need in a business to make sales. What is that? Human connection. Another thing is like, oh, AI is taking all these jobs. But even if it does, there's going to be so many new jobs created as well with AI, but also with the human interaction, because we miss so much of that with this AI era. So I heard someone give me this example the other day and I was like, that's crazy. But if you think about it, I don't know. It honestly might be true. There's gonna be people that are paying someone to go on a walk with them. Okay, as ridiculous as that sounds, it's a good example for there is gonna be people that want that human interaction. They wanna work with people. People want to work with people. At the end of the day, that's going to be always true, and I'm always going to preach on that. That's why I do what I do, and I always pitch that. It's always a great pitch because it's true. Everyone wants to work with people they know, like, and trust. So the more we get into this AI era, the more that we're going to be seeking this human interaction. So even right now, for me, what I am pitching and what I'm selling is marketing services that work. Okay, yes, they obviously work, but why it's going to be so successful is because a lot of these businesses aren't even showing their face on camera. If you can show your face on camera and talk to people that are on the internet, because that's where the attention is now, you're going to be doing far, far better than those business owners that are relying on word of mouth and Google and things that just have no human interaction. And I'm not saying word of mouth is bad. I'm just saying these other things, if you want to go quicker and further and better, like, you need to be on camera. And why not go hard with the professional quality and working with someone that actually knows how to do that? But I want to say I do encourage everyone to try to film by themselves, try to do this whole process. Do it. If you can do it yourself, 100% do it. But then you have to weigh out, is it worth the time and the investment into the equipment and editing, etc. But going back to the main thing is people just want to buy from genuine, trustworthy people. There's gonna be so many AI videos on there that are just 10 seconds long or 30 seconds long to a minute. There's nothing long and like genuine advice given like this. Like, eventually this is what people are gonna be looking for, is just that person giving their advice or talking, giving some kind of value or sharing experience from a real human. Like, this is obviously not AI, and you're gonna be able to tell the difference between the two. And it's just gonna get so saturated. There's gonna be so many short form content and so much just noise and fake videos and just a bunch of nonsense, and no one knows who to buy from anymore. It's gonna be easier for a guy like me to post on YouTube and start talking to someone. Like, I hope that I'm generally giving you some kind of value to where you wanna build a relationship with me eventually, or you come back, watch more videos, or maybe you want me to be your marketer. That can be the same thing for you, even if you were a plumber. Like, go on YouTube, talk about plumbing, talk about tips and tricks, talk about how you can do plumbing at home by yourself, talk about how the good things about plumbers, the bad things about plumbers. Like, people may see that and are like, hey, I want to use this guy as a plumber versus like some random guy that they've never met before. You know what I mean? So there's so much value in just talking to the camera. And honestly, I'm making a goal for me to film once a week, just film a ton of videos like this and just talk to you guys, give you guys as much value as I can. And ultimately, like, yes, at the end of the day, like, I'm hoping to, I mean, mainly I do want to help people, and what I'm doing, even if you're paying me, I'm still trying to help your business. Not trying, I am. So at the end of the day, yes, I would like to work with you, but I hope this makes sense. Just a few more pointers is like content pillars, which I talked about that in a different video. Go look at that if you haven't seen it. It's a bunch of categories of what you can post, like value post, education, entertainment, comedy, selling, like all that you need for posting. You need to do multiple of all of them. So, and other quick things that you can do is like, it really comes down to like lighting. You gotta know your camera settings, you gotta get a mic, and you can get these things for relatively cheap. Like, is it gonna be an investment? Yes, but if you see the value in this, you're gonna wanna do it more and more. So yeah, some of the biggest influencers started with showing their face. Like, you know these people because you've seen their face thousands of times, like no matter what they're doing. And I'm not saying you have to be famous. I don't think a majority of us want to be famous, but you can jump on YouTube and you could have 100 to 1,000 loyal followers or clients, and you could sell something to all those people, and they would be happy with it. They'd want you to sell to them. And the thing is, with giving value, like the more value you give, it almost feels like, at least for me, when someone gives me so much value, I feel like I owe them something. Like, so therefore I'm gonna probably invest into a further option. So all these things I would consider doing. Take advantage of YouTube. Like, I think YouTube's gone through so many different phases, like, you know, the funny, like vlogs. It's kind of like Instagram too. Like, you can notice, I can't necessarily explain it, but the trends with Instagram and YouTube, like they go through different phases. Like at one point in Instagram, there was like a stoic, like edit phase, and then it went to like talking head videos. And then now I think it's more like, you know, organic. And then there's like highly edited, like talking head videos. And I think that's starting to fade again. Like, it just goes through so many different phases. The same thing with YouTube. But I do think that we're gonna go through this phase in the upcoming years here. The next 5 years, I think it's gonna be a lot of like this, just like straight up like raw cut, like obviously I'll have a little bit of editing in here, but really like very light editing, just raw, like one-on-one organic talk to you guys. And there's gonna be a reason for that because there's so much benefit in that. So anyways, I hope you got some value out of this. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me, DM me on Instagram. It's just OwenLarsenn with 2 N's. And yeah, we'll chat. I can help you out with some things, maybe give you some pointers. If this is something that you wanna do, but you don't wanna do it by yourself, please message me. Love to have a talk as well about that. So you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching.